So Freddie Gibbs, Joe Budden was on his podcast, Joe Budden podcast with Roy Amal. He was talking about, and I'm paraphrasing here, but the conversation came up about Freddie Gibbs versus LL Cool J and whatever the possibilities would be. And Joe Budden was like, be clear. Don't get it twisted. Like, LL got that smoke, and I wouldn't be surprised if, he put that work in on Freddie Gibbs. So Gibbs actually called in, and was, talking about how LL is a legend. He was like, no fucking way. This is what he told Budden. He said, no way me and LL did not have any beef. He said, how can I beef with LL Cool J? He's one of the greatest of all time, one of the founders of hip hop. Budden referred to Gibbs as pussy when he said that. And he said, and then he suggested he took it a little far. And then Gibbs was like, be clear. There's a reason why nobody has battled me. Because Joe Budden was like, you don't ever get any battles. And Gibbs was like, be clear. There's a reason why nobody ever wants to battle me. But I love LL. I made some jokes about him, poke some fun at him. But at the end of the day, he's an OG. So I say that to say LL is very hip hop. I'm talking about if you say something about him, like Fam will respond. He's responded to people throughout the years. It's on the popping if you get out of pocket with him. We know Freddie Gibbs' personality. He always clowning on his IG was one of the coldest ones ever until they kicked him out. So I still think they need to bring him back.
He just moved it over to Twitter. I got
don't hit
Twitter and watch his fleets.
It don't hit the same though. It don't hit the same like the IG to me.
The exact same. It's the exact same. Jack.
Does it? You think it hits the same? Maybe I don't be on Twitter like that. It's
the exact same.
Okay, fair enough. I don't be on Twitter like that, so I'll take your word for it. But as in regards to this battle possibility, quote unquote, or whatever would happen, Joe Budden was not backing down. Like, be careful, man. You'll mess around and get watched by LL and LL in his 50s. What do y'all think about the possibility of this? If we just was going to have some fun and be like Gibbs and LL was going to battle, like, what do y'all think about the possibilities of this? And is there a chance that Freddie Gibbs could actually get washed by early 50s LL, a battle concept? Jay Diff, I'm coming to you first, man. What you think, man? Just overall, what do you think about the possibilities of this?
I won't go out on a limb and say that Freddie Gibbs will get washed necessarily by LL Cool J.
Right.
LL Cool J is in that realm of battle rapping or diss rapping, whatever you want to call it, and he's pretty good at it. I mean, although we haven't heard him do it in 20 years at least.
We'll get long started.
Who has LL Cool J dissed in 20 years?
I don't know, man. Last time I thought
anybody I can think of.
He did. Who did he just battle? Where he was crying? Was it like?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh wait, he wasn't battling. He was battling the United States, I think. You remember he did that acapella a little while ago?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I do remember
disrespect.
That. Yeah.
But
disrespect
no.
So
but
bad.
it was it was battle-esque. But it was battle-esque. But that wasn't a battle.
See?
Yeah, that was more message rap type shit. But
yeah,
I mean, you can never somebody that's a skilled MC like LL Cool J, you can never take that away from him, especially putting him in his element to rap against somebody.
Yes, sir.
Now, Freddie Gibbs, his edge
rap his ass off.
Is he can definitely rap his ass off, but he knows how to take it to social media. He's very gifted at being able to drag somebody on social media. And in today's day and age, that would probably be a category. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these rap battles didn't have social media involved in it. And when you got somebody like Freddie Gibbs that's a bully and he's not going to back down on social media and he's going to make you laugh and get some chuckles out of some people, that in itself is going to be an element of that battle. So there's no way that LL Cool J could wash Freddie Gibbs, even if he beat him in the rap portion of the whole battle.
Okay.
I think Freddie Gibbs would be able to pull something out of his pocket to still make it look like he has the edge over LL Cool J as far as that's concerned.
Okay. All right. Joe Budden was confident. Like, be clear. Be careful. Be careful what you ask for. What you think, man? I know you were excited about.
I'm gonna let Jay respond first. I'm gonna let Jay respond first.
Tag on it. I was ready, man. I was ready. Jay Moore, talk to me, man. Be respectful, man. Be respectful.
No, I mean, because they made it seem like, if it was a versus between LL and Freddie Gibbs, yes, Freddie Gibbs is going to get washed. I mean, we love Freddie Gibbs, but you talking about somebody that's had hits from the 80s, through 3 and 4 decades and been on records. Like, you're not going. There are a lot of people that don't want LL who are in his category and been in, in his same situation.
Talk that talk, Jay Moore.
As far as
talk
maybe
that
doing
talk.
like as far as somebody doing like a smack DVD or some I think Freddie would get him just because Freddie's his sword is sharper, because this is what he does. LL he's already put his time into the game and now he's getting that real Hollywood money. He's not thinking about battling no Freddie.
Got nothing to do with accidental racism, man. It's got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that.
I think the conversation, because I listened to that conversation, I think it was more in jest, but Freddie likes to just get at people, on the internet if he sees them do something. That's just his thing. And I don't even know if LL knows, knows about what Freddie Gibbs does, or for lack of, I don't know if he cares. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't see that tweet where he was like, I'm trying not to go in on homeboy. You didn't see that? Who else would that be about?
Oh, I mean,
I didn't see that.
You just don't know. I mean, LL has quietly got into it with so many people who said anything slick about him that it could be anybody. But I just thought it was funny. Like, I thought that whole conversation between Gibbs on it. That's what I took it as. I didn't take it as anything serious as far as doing a versus or actual rap battle. None of that is ever going to happen ever. I mean, shout out to Gibbs. I hope he wins the Grammy. I hope him and Nas win the Grammy. That'd be a good look.
I do too. I agree. I agree.
Come on, LL Cool J versus Freddie Gibbs. You got to just take that as jokes.
So Jay Moore, tell me this then, and I'll go to loan. This is all I need. You got your stimulus check, man. Who you betting it on? You betting on Gibbs or you betting on LL? That's all I need to know.
In what capacity?
Battle rap. Social media included and all that. Who you putting the stimulus check on?
Like I said, I put it on Gibbs just because this is what he does. Like, he's still putting out rap albums. This is what he does. Okay. He raps every day. This is his thing, just like if you said, okay, you got your stimulus check, who you going to put it on in the acting realm? I'm putting it on LL Cool J, because that's what he does every day.
That was low key disrespectful, but I ain't gonna do that.
What you do every day.
That was low key disrespectful, but I ain't gonna do that.
If it was LL, Walker with the Panther LL versus Freddie Gibbs, I might have to go on and take we talking about bigger and deafer LL, when he was just out there making other rappers from the previous generations feel old.
I knew this was gonna happen.
A whole different story.
Jay Diff, listen to me, man. Before I go to loan, stimulus check. Freddie Gibbs, LL Cool J. You got one bet. You're at the casino. I just need who you gonna pick. That's all I need.
I mean, like I said before, if you add in the whole element of social
brother,
media,
I don't need all the extra stuff, brother. I don't need all the extra
because
stuff,
this is 2021, Jack. This 2021 is different. Shit's different out here now.
Go ahead.
If you add that into it,
okay,
Gibbs wins off the social media shit. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that he can get with LL lyrically like that. I can't see it. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't see it.
Yep.
I mean, y'all might. He can rap his ass off, but y'all must have forgot that LL is no punk when it comes to somebody trying to get at him, though.
No, Lone forgot. I didn't forget. Lone is the one that forgot.
Who's to say that he has not been polishing his lyrical stature behind closed doors just because he ain't dropping shit? I mean, you said, you keep campaigning about him dropping this shit with Q-Tip.
I didn't laugh at it. Lone laughed at it. I didn't laugh at it.
I said you keep campaigning. I didn't say nothing about laughing.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to laugh at him holding the guitar in the guitar album with Q-Tip. I will laugh that to the bank.
They both did look like Sith Lords, but Yeah, I don't know, man. If you ain't factoring in social media, then LL Cool J can win that rap battle. If you factor in it being 2021 and Gibbs can use his social media platform, Gibbs is going to win.
Lone, talk to me, man. I know this excites you, especially the guitar album, the possibility of the guitar album. So talk to me, man. Who you putting your stimulus check on and just how you feel about it overall? You can talk about the guitar album as well if you want.
No, I don't want to do that. I think this is an interesting battle because as much as I love Freddie Gibbs' music and as much as he likes to proclaim that he's this one of the greatest lyricists ever, I don't think that he is. I don't think that in a battle realm with the way and style that he raps, like the fast style that he raps, he's just going to say a bunch of words. Like, I feel like if you're battling one-on-one, back and forth, LL's going to eat him.
This is the analysis I was looking for. Okay.
LL's going to eat him up. If we're talking about who's going to make the better song, Freddie's going to make the better song. If we're going to talk who's going to clown more, Freddie is going to, it's not even close. It's definitely Freddie. But as far as like battle, back and forth, I've never seen Freddie battle. And as much as I enjoy his music, a lot of what he writes is kind of nonsensical. And let me clarify that a little bit. Okay. A lot of his raps are just freestyle raps, meaning that he's just saying a bunch of really cool, clever shit. Even the last album that he put out with Madlib was like that. And it was a great album, but you can tell when you're listening to it, like he's got small little pieces in there where he's piecing stuff together. But like, I feel LL would be way more focused. And I'm not even an LL fan. So, and I am a Freddie fan.
That's why
and I'm a Gibbs fan. So, that's my take. That
is why I'm shocked. That is why I'm interested in your answer because of what you just said. I know how you are when it comes to LL. Shout out to Pete's sake, he's the same way. But Freddie Gibbs is dope. Like Freddie Gibbs is gonna keep it a buck. He's going up a lot of people's all-time list when you talk about, what he's done and his consistency. Say what you want, but the boy put out good product. He can rap his ass off. So the concept is interesting. Obviously. The concept is interesting, but
guess who else could rap their ass off?
Oh, here we go.
Who else could rap their ass off? Cannabis could rap his ass off.
He could.
And he got bodied by LL Cool J.
You want to know something though? I'll tell you this though. I think Freddie Gibbs is a better rapper than Cannabis overall. You can quote me on that.
Cannabis showed up to a battle with
Cannabis is cold. Did you say?
Cannabis didn't he show up to a battle with like a whole notebook or something like.
Yeah, I made a book about that shit, and they on his head about it too. The Cannabis.
So I remember videos of that. I was like, "What happened to Cannabis?" Like, fam, you showed up. This is a freestyle battle, and you got a notebook full of like. Let's not get on Cannabis. I don't really want.
We're gonna leave Cannabis alone because we was on Capadonna last week. We're gonna leave the OGs alone.
The whole thing is he can rap his ass off.
He had it coming.
He can, but Gibbs
definitely had it coming with that monkey shit.
What separates Gibbs though is Gibbs to make records and make, we know that. But I thought that was interesting, man. I like that Joe Budden was
records.
Maybe he was trolling, but
records though.
Yeah, that whole thing was trolling. That was just him.
He makes records.
I didn't think that was
records.
Serious.
Records.
Yeah, it might. It's probably just a joke, but like Gibbs makes records. Like
he does.
Me imagining Freddie Gibbs going on stage and battle rapping. He raps the same on everything. He's got the same. I like Gibbs, but he has essentially the same delivery on everything. So I don't know, man. Like broken down.
Be nice with it, man. It'd be very interesting. But like Terry says,
what does Gibbs do when Accidental Racist comes on?
See, and Long, can we go ahead and get to the partners, man? Because I'm not about to do. This
is not a versus anymore. They can't do a versus.
I'm not about to do
gets in his bag and he just starts rapping Accidental Racist. What are we going to do?
Here's what Gibbs would do. Here's what Gibbs would do in a versus LL. He would play as one of his songs, Accidental Racist. That's what Gibbs would do.
Long.
That's the type of shit.
Yeah, he probably would do some shit like it'll definitely be in his fleet.
Long. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. And
Hey, why people ain't mad? Speaking of Freddie Gibbs, why people ain't mad that Freddie Gibbs got banned from Instagram? As mad as the people are that Trump got banned from every goddamn thing. Why they ain't mad?
You know
why?
I'm upset he got banned from Instagram. Yeah, Boosie too. I'm upset.
Or Farrakhan for that matter.
Look, the same way those same people weren't upset that 𝗀𝗲𝗄 𝗀𝗲 or Louis Farrakhan got their Twitter completely snatched from them. So you know why. You know why.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to check out our live show every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/newoldheads. And if you'd like to join our Discord community, do so by going to nohchat.com for talks on hip-hop, sports, music, news, and everything else.